interested. I said this in a post. When a man first approaches a woman, he wants to fuck. That's it. I don't care. Yeah, he can have thoughts. I can see me with her. I can see we be having a family. We could be cool. His initial thought is, damn, she looks good. I want to fuck. So that's the beginning. We're going to start there. So after he starts to deal with you, it's on the woman to show enough about herself for his mentality to go past just something to fuck. Because it's not that a lot of niggas fuck a chick and move on. It's a lot of times that niggas. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, can I? No, it's not. You know what it is? You know what guys are prone to do? You know what? You know what guys are prone to do? Guys are prone to want to fuck, and as they get to know the chick, it goes past. Is that all I want to do is fuck? If it turns into all I want to do is fuck or leave after I fuck, that means I see something in you that I don't want. I something in you that I don't see worth pursuing past fucking. Okay. That is the woman. Just like when a guy do it, the woman see he ain't shit. If she want to continue to deal with an ain't shit nigga, or what she do, she moves on.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been in a situation where you see a woman and you know all you want to do is fuck? You know this. You know for a fact. After talking to her for a while, you know all where this is going.
No, but keep going.
You know all you want to do is fuck, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Okay. If you know that that's your intention, so you're going to keep on playing a game where you listening to this bullshit about her granddaddy and all this other shit that you just got to pay attention to because you want to show her that you're listening, right? Right?
Go ahead.
Right?
Okay.
So if you know what your intentions is just to fuck, and then eventually you get the pussy, right? Right? Okay. If it goes on like this, if this is a continuum for her, where she's letting her guard down, she's trying to get to know guys, she's trying not to take the bag from the past relationship, trying to give somebody new a chance, and she's horny herself, but she gets this same pattern from other guys. Don't you think some bitterness would like fester after a while, and she'll be a little bit more like
withdrawn?
Yeah. Do you believe in the law of attraction? I mean, is this just happening, or is this happening because of how this person is, that this is what they keep attracting into their lives?
Do you think a lot of niggas out here trying to fuck?
Yeah. But this is. But can I? Hold on. I want to address this.
How the fuck? I think a lot of women out here.
So basically, you saying that these bitches should get ugly, so a nigga don't want to fuck them.
Who said that?
No. I mean that's
law of attraction.
No, but we gonna. I want to. Right. No, but I want to go. I want to. Hold on. Wait. But I want to address what he asked me, and he's saying, yeah, with with all of the shit he just said. It takes me to a very simple answer.
I'm out here for you, ladies. I'm trying to be.
I know he's trying to. He's trying to say some bullshit.
He just fucks hoes.
But the point
y'all saying that, I disagree. That's not the first thing I see in a woman. The most valuable thing on a woman to me is not her vagina. I can find a lot more useful things.
So every chick you've ever saw, when you saw her,
vagina.
Yeah, but when you saw her, when you initially approached her, you thought she was a great conversationalist. that was your initial reason for trying to holler.
I don't run up on strangers.
No, that's what he's saying. I'm saying that you want to fuck.
Let me say nothing.
I look at, hey, look, I normally
I don't run up on strange women in the street.
Hey, look, I normally look at the strong legs.
I haven't had conversations with.
Hey, look, I normally looking at the strong legs. I want to know if the bitch can ride for more than 7 minutes.
But back to your point, at the end of the day, I would still say, regardless of all of that shit you said, it's still her fault. Because regardless if she got fucking horny, regardless of what she's been doing, she's choosing the males that she's fucking. She's choosing them. And if you have a fucked up selection, I'm sorry, if you keep picking, James, that's bullshit. You can't tell me that if a woman keep picking up a fucked up dude, that ain't her fault. Or do you want to agree that all niggas ain't shit?
So no, I would never say that all.
So
niggas
then,
ain't shit.
which one?
Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
I would never say that all niggas ain't shit. But what I will say is, some of us lie pretty motherfuckers. We ain't listen. When you want some shit, motherfucker gonna do what's necessary to get what the fuck they want. So I'm not gonna knock a chick for making a bad decision. I will never knock.
When you knock her for doing it 100 times.
I listen. Guess what? Hold up. I'm gonna tell you how I am.
Holding them accountable, knocking them down?
No, I'm gonna tell you how I am as a man.
I'm sorry. Holding them accountable is your fault if you coming with lies. If you coming with a misrepresentation of who you are and you just trying to get the pussy, yes, holding them accountable would be wrong because they're holding you accountable for the shit that you say. So if we got niggas up out here that's just trying to fuck and fuck only, like my mentality was long time ago. Long time ago.
15, 20 years, y'all. 15, 20 years.
Then yes, it would be wrong to hold them accountable based on the misinformation that they got. I would think so.
My point is more so this, is that everybody going about trying to get to the same spot in different ways. That's just like motherfuckers with religion, motherfuckers going through different religions, and everybody want to get to some everlasting life. All these hoes want to get to some feeling of having.
Wait, are we talking about hoes?
I'm talking about
all females.
All these motherfuckers hoes.
Okay,
we gonna talk about.
Damn, all women are hoes.
Nah.
I'm gonna say, damn, even B. Shine disagree with that.
The views expressed on this does not reflect the radio station.
No. So truly, what I'm really saying is this: all women want to be coupled. Damn near all of them. I'm gonna call it 95+%.
Facts.
Want to be coupled. So that's the epitome for them, is to be coupled. However, some of them go about it in different ways. Me personally, I feel like everybody's gonna take their chances. You're gonna have to break an egg in order to make an omelet. Okay? So you only wanna win one time. So I'm okay to fail 1,000,000 times. That's gonna make that one win worth it, because I'm not gonna fail no more after I win. So that's the whole point.
I don't want some million failed pussy. Hold
up. So you got a motherfucker that's looking for the same thing that somebody got on the first try, somebody got on the 15th try, somebody got on the 60th try. It don't matter. Everybody looking for the same shit. So I'm not gonna blame a motherfucker for trying to get to the same thing. Everybody ain't got the same skill set. Some motherfuckers better at it than others.
So check this out. When y'all just looking for the pussy, because that's what y'all say y'all do.
Yes,
y'all looking for the pussy.
I didn't say that.
God bless.
I didn't say that.
When you look at a woman, you thinking about getting the pussy. Okay, great. How far are you willing to go to get the pussy? How long are you willing to put up the facade and the lie? Because maybe it's impatience on the side of the woman, because most dudes is impatient. They not gonna keep going after the pussy for a whole year, 2 years, and ain't getting it. Y'all looking for low hanging fruit.
Crazy niggas.
I'm gonna go as long as it's worth it.
Niggas will go
as long as I'm getting other pussy and it's worth it, then I'm rolling with it.
I ain't met too many people
I don't know about
fake
these
it for
niggas.
a year or two straight.
I ain't fuck that.
I haven't met man or woman who, when the truth ain't gonna slide out a little bit here and there if you around them enough time. Life circumstances will put you in situations where the truth comes out. I've met people who say, I'm nice, and then the way to mess up something and they cussing them out. You're not really a nice person. That's just
because you ain't met no good lies, fam.
I'm sorry. You know what?
No. It ain't good lies. You can't.
Niggas cannot lie forever, and honestly, at the end of the day, listen. See, we discussed this.
Okay, sometimes I be amazed at some of the shit I done said. Like, you got away with that?
See,
I be on the phone like,
and look what you just said. Look what you just said. You got away with that, right? She should have knew better.
And ain't no way she would have known better, because I knew exactly what I was doing when I did it. You don't understand?
Next time I have all men on here, I'm gonna put collars that I zap you motherfuckers. I want y'all to shut the fuck up for a minute. That's what happened when you got so much goddamn masculinity in one fucking room. We discussed this pre-show. We wasn't gonna be cutting each other off.
You did.
We discussed, because I already knew it was too many outlets.
I thought I could just cut you
off. No, we ain't supposed to do that. But at the end of the fucking day, as much as y'all think men, why is it that supposedly men are such great liars pre-relationship, but then we become such bad liars during one?
I ain't never became a bad liar.
No, but this is the thing. You know what that shows me is the fact that women pay more attention to a nigga once they're in a relationship than they do before, and because of that inability to watch what a nigga saying pre-relationship, that's one of the reasons why they fuck up with their choices. You saying, yeah, a nigga can lie forever. But the moment they're in a relationship, women tend to be getting so much smarter, they get to seeing shit. Why you didn't see this shit before you got into a relationship?
Smarter. She's not getting smarter. She has more information. Because before a relationship, she has less familiarity with the man.
And that's more reason why it's her fault before getting in a relationship, before knowing more about him.
No, she has less familiarity. She has less information about his schedule, less information about what he do on a daily, blah, blah, blah.
How long do it take for you to get a nigga's schedule?
As long as it takes for that nigga to give it to you. When you get in a relationship, niggas become more comfortable and give up more. So now, if you're gonna be a good liar, then you're gonna maintain your lie from now to motherfucking DT.
Let me ask you a question.
Y'all out here tricking women out their vaginas.
Wait a minute, let me ask you a question.
Ain't no other way to get this shit from them.
I ain't gonna put out here, but
I'm scared of y'all, man.
We've heard the number of B-Shine and his conquest, right?
Oh, here we go. Why are you bringing
What's
up?
No.
Why?
I heard it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is,
what kind of shit is that?
all I'm saying, I said we heard.
I mean, he don't know, so who the fuck is we?
All I say is this. I'm just gonna say this. If you're in a situation where you are sleeping with women,
right?
It can't be all peaches and cream and roses and
why
everything
can't
like that. No, what I'm saying is you can't be so straightforward with women where it's just it works in your favor all the way. There is some conniving, there is some lying going on. What I'm saying is
y'all crazy.
No, this is what I'm saying.
You don't got to lie to get.
No, you ain't. You do have to lie.
No, you do not.
Yes, you do have to lie.
So every woman you've ever met, you just went up and told them exactly.
I
just want to fuck you for 2 weeks.
Let me zoom in on his face with him.
Zoom in
on that. On my face.
Every woman that you slept with.
I love to watch people. People interest me, and I do experiments in life. So I went through a 2-year period where every woman that I met, I told them I had 5 girlfriends already. Yeah, 90% of them kept talking to me any motherfucking way. You don't have to lie.
How quickly, how often, how all the other bullshit did you fuck?
Ooh. See? All the time. All the time.
I personally, as a man...
So you never got turned down.
Hold on, here. I'm gonna put this flat out. I personally, as a man, don't fucking believe you. I don't believe you. I'm a call space man.
I co-sign.
I don't believe you.
I mean,
I'm in a third.
I'm sorry. I mean, you ain't even say, out of 100, I fucked up 3 times. I mean, damn, you said you was perfect.
You said 90%.
You were perfect.
You was 90%.
I mean, you telling them that, and you ain't never had to lie.
90%.
Man,
you out your motherfucking
I don't believe you. You need more people.
Man. And the reason why I say that is because, you do get some chicks out here. You know what? You got those chicks up out here that be like, I just want some dick. I'm just like a woman. I want to fuck.
Some who swear they don't want a relationship.
Some that swear they don't want a relationship.
Right.
They're like Santa Claus. It's like maybe they exist, maybe the fuck they don't. But for when you come to a chick and you saying, I got 5 women, women are in the business of trying to find a motherfucking man.
They're naturally selfish.
They are looking for security.
I don't think they just wanted to screw. I think they thought they could change that situation.
So what is it that
That's another reason why women are single. They think they can change their man.
But what
Continue.
Is it that,
So I just want to
throw
that in there.
If you watching people,
maybe it was the car.
But no.
Maybe it was the Alpina B7. Maybe it was the penthouse. I don't know.
Case closed.
I'm just telling you.
But
so now wait.
That does bring up a good point.
This is an individual world. Like for real, people really think that they experience is reality. You live in the bubble of your experience. The law of opposites makes everything possible. The opposite of a person who ain't getting it all is the person who is. The opposite of a person who is getting it all is the dude who ain't getting none. All that stuff exists out here in the world.
No, I agree.
So if you ain't experienced it, I can understand why you think it's impossible.
No, I'm not gonna say. We
didn't say it was impossible. We just didn't believe your numbers. That was all that.
No, but you know what? It is to a degree where you riding high. There's sometimes when everything is going right for you, everything is clicking, and I promise you, can't no woman say no. It's like a zone. I know exactly. I've heard
this restaurant. I used to attribute it to this restaurant I used to go to that made me 100 for 100. Swear to God, I don't know what it was. But not only would I get it, but they'll get it the first night.
Well, I mean, even when
I was younger.
But even
this is not now, y'all. But when I was younger.
But listen,
when I was way younger.
Let's circle back to this. Alright, so the original point was supposed to have been why women single.
That was the original point.
Right now, right now, I guess it sounds like we're talking about a bunch of badass decisions. Okay,
and that's what B-Shine said he wanted to do. He said women need to be personally accountable. I think everybody need to be personally accountable.
I mean, it seems like y'all more about blaming the nigga and the les, and they still know. So no, I'm talking about these two motherfuckers. So I mean, this is me and you. We light skinned black on this side. I think we sat correctly.
So, right. So for me, I'll try to focus my point on why I think more women are single. Why I haven't chosen more women is that there are a lot of women who are too strong, too individual. They don't understand the concept of we. All they know and they think about is we, and
I agree with that last part. I never met a woman that was too strong.
See that too strong. I don't need a motherfucker to match my strength.
Me neither.
I need a motherfucker to support my strength. I need you to help me be stronger so I can go out here and fight these battles. I don't want you to fight no battles.
But are you ready to actually take that on? Because with me, like in the current relationship that I'm in, with me.
Wait, I want to stop. Hold on, wait. I want to stop because there was one girl that did ask this, and I want us to address this right now. She asked, how is 4 single niggas up here finna discuss this topic? So I just want to say it is not 4 single niggas up here. This he's single.
And I'm an expert at it. I'm not a relationship expert.
He's 100
single expert.
So he's single. James is in some shit. That's how he said it. He's in some shit.
I'm always in some shit. He's
in some shit. Corey's in a relationship.
I'm sorry, baby.
I'm engaged, and y'all can't see her. Y'all can't see her. My fiance is actually over here, and with the shit that's being said, I know I have to have a long talk about a lot of shit. I mean, she gonna be like, "What's with this number? What number was this nigga talking about?" And all this shit.
It's numbers.
I mean, it's just numbers. Even with what you were saying, it's hard for us to believe it, but when motherfuckers hear the numbers that I have said, they don't believe me. So, I mean, when you do certain things that other people aren't doing, it does come off as something different. But at the end of the day, as you women are seeing, you got 4 different guys with 4 different relationship statuses who we have our own thoughts on why women are single and why you will sit there and say, well, how is it that a man can discuss why a woman is single? I personally feel like it's very simple. It's because we're the ones choosing you. That's the reason why. That's the reason. Or not.
Or the lack thereof.
And while they have their thoughts on why you're single, I personally am just a firm believer in that a lot of men, while we may start off with the thought of fucking, we're not open to possibly having a relationship with you. Now I want to fuck, but if you show me enough of what you are, that can get out of my mind of just fucking, we can grow into something better. But while in my pursuit of fucking you, you didn't show me shit. You didn't show me anything about yourself to make me want to do anything else but fuck. I'm going to get to you in 1 second.
So should you get the pussy?
Yes, because I want to get, the reason why men get the pussy then go about their business is because if I didn't put this amount of time into trying to get to know you, I damn well deserve some pussy before I go. I done took you out on dates. I done listened to your boring ass stories about at work and your weak ass friends, that bitch and that bitch friend you got and how she fuck all these other niggas, boss. Your dumb ass boss. And I done put all of this. I done gave you time. Right. I've given you time of mine. I done gave you time I can't get back. You know what I'm saying? That's 2 months of my life that I am dying. I'm dying now.
Y'all doing too much for the pussy, man.
Hey, 2 months is a long time. 2 weeks is a long time. 2 hours is a long time.
So I don't know about everybody at this table. I might be 37 and shit.
You think you might be 37?
I don't know how old I am, and I personally don't want to know.
You made so many fake pages, but go ahead.
That man, he was telling the truth about lying earlier.
That means I lied too much. That's what I mean.
He was telling the truth about his lies.
The reality is this. The older I've gotten, I started to view women a little bit different. So as I look at women non-verbally, I could see a bitch from across the room. And I'm not gauging if I want to fuck her because to me that's quite natural. I'm physically attracted to her, so I know I want to fuck her. That's the easy part. So now I'm trying to read body language. I want to read this bitch smile. I want to look at her hairstyle. I want to see how she presents herself to the public to see if she could be anything more than a fuck.
Or a bitch.
She gonna be a bitch no matter what.
Okay. The view stated is not what's shared on Real Issue today.
So, but I need to. I'm gonna take that second step because if I just take that first step and saying I want to fuck her and try to let her make the distinction on if she could be a little bit more than that, I could easily be wasting my time. I'm getting old than a motherfucker, and I ain't got time for that. I'm not finna be wasting my time with these motherfuckers. So what I need to do, I'm gonna see how this motherfucker presenting herself. I'm looking at this bitch from head to toe, from her hairstyle to the motherfucking shoes she got on, to the drawers I think she wearing. I wanna know how she presenting herself, basically, which is gonna tell me a lot about how she present herself to me, which is gonna say, this is what she looking for, 1. 2, this is her personality. 3, this is the kind of person she is. Now, I'm gonna need some reinforcers later. It's gonna be some reinforcers. But today, I'm looking at all this because I want to see a lot. I'm looking at body language. I want to see if this bitch smile, how she smile. There's a lot of these motherfuckers who so strong and so full of themselves, they won't even fucking smile.
Can't smile, won't smile.
I want to see if this bitch smile. You want to know why? Because I'm looking for happiness. I'm looking for a bitch that's going to bring me some happiness. So if you can't be out in public and smile because you just genuinely happy, I don't need you in my motherfucking life. I don't give no fuck how fine you is or how big your ass.
No, I got to give you an example. And this goes into my thoughts on wanting to fuck and then it proceeding further. Hey, babe. We had this discussion before.
Hold on.
Wait, no.
Hold on.
You have to real light skin, just
no, because I mean, you will know where I'm going if y'all learn how to shut the fuck up and let somebody get a point out.
Hold on. I'm gonna let you do this. Before I finish that, realistically, I didn't fuck so much. That's not the first thing on my mind. That's what I'm saying.
Y'all killing me talking about y'all.
Pussy is secondary.
That's everything. All of them got one.
Not the first thing on my motherfucking mind.
Guess what? It is probably more.
I need to make sure that I made that point.
I think you said that. You just made that point very clear without having to.
No, I need to make that blatant.
Earlier today, you said pussy.
Okay, look,
I can turn down some pussy.
Okay, I ain't say you have to. Okay, now you're adding some more other shit.
But go ahead.
Okay, I'm saying my point about how a man's pursuit of pussy can go into more. If you hear me?
Right. Facts.
Can you hear me? Okay. All right. So I went over to my fiance and I said, hey, babe. And I was finna continue before I had to get light skin and all that. But I said, hey, babe. Me and her had this discussion before, and she knows where I'm going with this. I just wanted to fuck. And when we went through everything, and I did get them draws. I got them draws.
Only because I did too. He was a jump off.
So it's a mutual fucking
but it was a mutual fuck.
I swear, can be 100%. You better understand.
As we got to know each other, as we moved forward from what our original thoughts were, we realized I saw so much in her that I couldn't allow her to only be a fuck.
Facts.
But she saw enough in me to not let me only be a fuck.
Hold on.
This is 8 years.
Now I'm gonna change what you said. She showed you enough. It ain't what you saw, it's what she gave you.
And not only that, but wait a minute.
That's showing me.
No, wait a minute. Not only that,
because she could have chose not to give you that.
Hold on, but he also said that you went over there with the intentions to fuck, right?
Yes.
Okay, so how many times would you actually fall into a position where you can fall in love with somebody that's actually trying to fuck? And that's what I was trying to tie my point into before. Like, if you go with the intentions of trying to fuck, and all you're doing is just fucking chicks along on your conquest, because, and I don't even want to get into the scientific part about how we're conquerors and how we want to procreate and all that bullshit. Okay. I'm not saying like that's not true, but what I'm saying is if you got so many women who have that same type of activity from guys all the time, what do you think that's going to do to their psyche? What do you think that's going to do
this
to the
is
way?
part of the reason
What do you
y'all
think
lying the way y'all said
mean,
y'all was lying. I think it's going to traumatize these.
No, but what it
exactly.
is,
But you know what? But it's also going to make them bitter. It's also going to make them apprehensive about actually trusting
But
somebody.
men aren't the only people lying.
and at the same time, he's answering. See, this is the problem. And as we see, I'm having this discussion with 3 other men.
Right.
As men,
I'm trying to represent
men,
for the
okay, I'm just
women
saying,
on this
as men, if we as a whole can't understand
And
that the beginning of this relationship,
Okay.
at the beginning of your pursuit of a woman, is a sexual need, how will they ever learn that themselves to see that? And at the end of the day, regardless of what is the initial thing to send a man their way, the reason why a man doesn't stay is what is being shown to him. That's why a guy leaves. That's why a guy leaves. You even said it yourself, so I don't see how you can sit
But
and
you're trying to make it universal, like every man wants the exact same
There's
thing.
a sexual attraction.
I believe that people
those
are
two
like
different things.
I believe people are like pieces of a puzzle. Either you fit or you don't. I don't think the women that it didn't work out with me are bad women. They just wasn't the right woman for me because.
But would you say that you went in with the intentions of only fucking, and they went in with the intentions of it possibly being something more than just?
No, I never know. Number one, I never know if I just want to fuck. Number two, I don't even always know if I do want to fuck. Because let me tell you, a chick, I could look at a chick and she can make my dick rock hard, and then she could say some shit 5 seconds later to make my shit shrivel up. I don't know how it's gonna go. That's why y'all experiencing what y'all experiencing, because y'all decide in advance.
I can honestly say that never happened. I try to salvage as much pussy as I can, but that's when I was single. I try to salvage as much pussy as I can. That's just me though.
So for me, again, my issue is not as I stated.
Y'all cheating yourselves, pre-deciding what y'all want.
We was all talking, but my point was more so that I could be sexually attracted to a woman. I'm not chasing pussy. I'm chasing a woman. Cause I need more out of a woman. It's so much
That's
pussy
all I'm
out
trying
there.
to tell
Nigga,
you, man. They all got that.
But you know what?
I could spin around 3 times and bump into some pussy.
The right woman gonna be like,
I need a motherfucking woman. Nigga, I'm too old for some pussy.
Now
I've been fucking since I was 12 years old.
Okay, we're down to the 10-minute mark. So, we've done a lot of promotion of ourselves and how we believe. This is the time right now to give your last thoughts on why women are single. James, since you were the last one speaking, I'll start with you. Why women are single? What is the effects of social media on them? Keep it short. Let's go.
All right, ladies, the biggest thing is your strength. Is you need to learn how to, I'm not going to tell you to support a man. I'm going to tell you to learn how to drive from the passenger seat. A nigga will do what you want him to do because you are you. Okay? It's all about you being you. You can get more accomplished with a smile than with a frown. That's everything. Learn how to drive from the passenger seat. Baby, I want to do this. That nigga will turn over the world for you if you the right one.
Now, and y'all too.
I mean, it's super duper simple to me, man. Women are single because of their choices. And the women who are married because of their choices. It's the choices you waking up and the decisions you waking up every day and making that's determining the outcome and your results. And I think if there's no universal answer, every person is an individual, and what's driving them to make the choices and decisions in their lives is what dictates that. And it's not the same for everybody. So I don't have a universal answer to say every woman is single exactly because of this reason. It's for various reasons, but all in the end, it's all within your control of what you decide and the choices that you make.
Corey?
DJ Taco Supreme. Going back on what Inyatu said, I do believe that it's not a gender-based situation where women are single because they're women or whatever the case. I think it's more so the decisions that you make. I do believe, me personally, that men play a bigger role in the dynamic because women are looking for us for leadership. And I think and it's not even so much as that men are malicious. Well, maybe they could be. You got to take the responsibility of leading someone on if you're going to be with them or not. And that's what I've learned turning 40 this year, is that it is completely, my situation is based on the decisions that I make. I honestly believe that I could keep a woman's attention if I intend to be 100% in her life. if I plan on playing her or, you know, just getting what I want out of the situation, I think this adds to her the baggage, and she takes this into the next relationship. Innately, I believe that women want to be in a relationship. That's just, we approach it different. Like everybody's at the table saying that they're open to what the situation presents after a certain amount of time, but I don't think that it's wrong to think that a woman wants to just be in a relationship. Like that's just their makeup. That's their MO. They want to be in a relationship. So we look at it different. We look at it as, and I've said this plenty of times, and this has been I'm not gonna say my excuse, but this has been what I led conversations with. I'm looking to see where this goes. And I think that's
closing arguments. Just gotta remind you, closing arguments.
I think that's true to a degree. Well, we can be open to see exactly where it goes, but I think somewhere in meeting these women and getting to know these women, we do know what we want, but we still have the inclination to take what we want. It feels good, you know, and I'm speaking old Corey, to fuck this bitch and keep moving. But, you know, we have to we have to be fair to know that the things that we're asking for these women, that they're looking for a relationship, and as leaders, we got to use discretion on how far we're gonna go into this particular situationship.
Okay. For the B Shine, I don't even know what the fuck I'm want to say what y'all saying. All right, this is B Shine's take. At the end of the day, y'all motherfuckers single because of y'all. I'm all this other, you know, what we look for and all that other bullshit. At the end of the day, starts with the woman. You everything to me, I'm gonna always say this. I feel like as a woman, you have to protect yourself, you have to protect your womb, you have to protect your vagina. As you've seen niggas lie. We see that, y'all say that all the time. So if you're making fucking dumb decisions over and over again with the niggas that you're choosing, that you're accepting, that's your fault. Everything else is women at some point, and I'm gonna always say this, women have to learn self-accountability. It's always an excuse or a justification for their actions, and I want to see more self-accountability. I just chose the wrong nigga, and just keep it at that. Now,
I can roll with that.
I'm ready to do a couple little shout outs here, and then we're about to close out for the night. I'm quite sure when you come back next week, we're going to have this exact same discussion, except I'm going to have an all-women panel, well, including me. So it's going to still be a little male perspective. But I guarantee you it's not going to be, I'm hoping it's not going to be as much back and forth the way we did it. But I just want to say, if you're interested in doing your own podcast, you have your own voice, you have your own topics that you want to get out, please, it's a home for you here at Echo Rhythm Radio. Holla at my boy Corey, DJ Taco Meat, on my page. Corey Taco Meat Murray. He's on Facebook. Look him up. If you're looking, just in case you can't see my shirt, it says, "Fuck hoes, not Miriam." This is a custom shirt by Designs by D. If you need custom shirts, custom clothing, she can hook it up for you. Designs by D. She has a Facebook page. Also, hit us up, 708-928-1780. I want to give a shout out to my guy, Jay Pillar, Ground Zero Productions. He's been helping me out. Also with Corey Taco Meat at Echo Rhythm, getting these B Shine thoughts out to you. So, Jay Pillar Lee, he's on Facebook. Jasmine Castro, I love you. She's the ones that have been helping me with these promos. Also, ladies, she can help you with these loose pussies. She gives out, she sells these uni eggs. Uni.
Yoni. Yeah,
Yoni.
Wait for your
I talked to her. I said it before.
Your pussy.
Yeah, some pussy weights
on it.
They got some pussy weights for you. Tighten it up. And also, if you need haircuts, you got my guys on 10715 New Family Barbershop. Take your kids, take your ugly ass yourself, get faded up, get your kids faded up.
10715 what?
South Michigan.
South Michigan. They need that.
So, get that.
It's all good. Keep it moving.
So, I want to thank everybody that tried to tune in, is tuning in, that's going to continue to watch. We're in the learning processes. This is the beginning. It's going to continue to get better. Stay tuned for next week where, again, I say we're going to have an all-women panel. Then on the 17th, this is going to be a show dedicated to women. It's about mental health, vagina health, and feeling sexy. I'm going to have Jasmine Castro, Octavia, and Leslie on here. They're going to be on here to get you women to understand that either in a relationship or being single, having your sexual health, your mental health up will help you be single or help you in a relationship. But until then, this is your boy B Shine. This is my nigga in Yatu, James. I ain't calling you Taco Meat no more.
Taco Supreme.
Taco Supreme. And let me just say this before we get off the air. This is a startup, and I would say that there has been technical difficulties that has come along the way where it has prevented people from seeing the footage in a timely fashion. However, this is one of the live feeds that you'll see various camera positions, 4K, and there's a lot to go into actually putting this production together. So I just want to say, while you keep fucking with me, talking all this bullshit about what I'm not doing, we are...
Did I say that on camera?
We are
no,
you didn't say it on camera.
I've been saying, I know I've been drinking, so I don't know. I might
we are getting to a point where we're going to provide quality production in your live feed that is not going to be comparable to anybody just setting a fucking camera up in front of them talking bullshit for an hour. So please just work with us while we're getting the kinks out. I do believe that this will be the last feed that we have when we have an issue. Everything else is done. Now you can end your show.
All right, now I can end my show. Let me make him feel better. Let me make him feel better by saying
Taco Supreme.
Let me make him feel better by saying that if I did not have faith in what he is doing, I would not be trying to promote it the way that I am or be here trying to do it. Support black businesses. Everybody that I just said, well, except for Jasmine, are black black people, and we need to support each other.
Weights, though.
Jasmine
sell pussy weights.
Anybody that sell pussy weights, they honorary black people.
Jesus.
So, but
not pussy weights.
Catch us next week. I appreciate everybody. Oh, and also, if you want to catch these shows, the edited version, because we're not going to keep the lives out, go to Real Issue Today on YouTube, because that will be the home of the
edited you know what? Version. And let me just say this while we on the fucking live feed.
We have to have
one more said that we was going to put that through Echo Rhythm.
You can put that
and all of a sudden, because this is real. You going to put that shit on Real Ish. And I said, you know what? I said, I was going to talk to this nigga. Okay, we're going to go. Okay.
No, fuck it then.
No. Cut the show.
They got some personal shit going on.
Cut!
I'm not involved. That was good.